So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Ericsson. Well timed, excellent interception. That has not gone well. That's been slipped through. Dani Olmo. Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes. That looks a good cross. McAllister. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. Ball's out once more. Garnacho might just make this. That's a little off target. Dani Olmo. Jimenez is fouled.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued, but...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's found a way past! His chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ugarte. Lindelof. Shaw. And that is out of play. The most accurate pass. Garnacho. And here's Abraham. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Botman could try cutting inside here. Oh, well played, well played. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. To open the scoring. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Quality ball. And here's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land.
Might want to be careful there.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Abraham. Dani Olmo. Van Basten. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. A straight red card, another twist in this promotion epic. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now here's the delivery. He's looking wide. Garnacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Eriksson. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Shaw. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shaw. It's a searching pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Danny Olmo. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Somewhat off target. Shot could be on. And claimed it back swiftly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's made its way to him. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Danny Olmo. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Eriksson. Hoyland. Real chance! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Botman. Danny Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. Lindelof. Danny Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Olmo. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. That's great defensive work. It could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that is wildly off target. They continue each to cancel the other out. Ahmad.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mazraoui. Danny Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Batistuta does really well to win the ball there. And this is Batistuta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
And he's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And we have our very first corner. McAllister with the short one. And he's being shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Van Basten. Mazraoui. Great defending, strong and determined. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Batistuta. Bellingham gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lindelof. Throw it. Looking for the run. Shaw makes the interception. Hoyland. Great vision. Garnacho. Now it's Ahmad. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Stood up well to him there. Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ericsson. Garnacho. A great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Garnacho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Casemiro bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. And a chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution in progress.
Now, power or placement? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for keeping a cool head.
Can he get it through? Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Van Basten, and he's worked it through.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a good ball out wide. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Dani Olmo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, 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 who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's in a great position here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a good run down the left. And here's Sergse.
Oh, great feat, that.
Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It has ended level, but most importantly, they are up a level. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. But that has not gone well. Foot in. He's looking wide. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri does well to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rafinha. And it's pulled back. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Takes the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Mazraoui. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle. Oh, not quite. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Casemiro. Now Mazraoui. Some good work on the right flank here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to play it through.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew it.
Kvaratskhelia! He's beaten it. Goal! Barcelona! Rafinha at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Drilled in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Neymar. Ribery. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in. Al-Kubasi gets it clear. And he's searching through. Mazraoui. And it's Eriksson. That's the keeper's ball. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo receives it in a chance! Terrific save by Bayindir. Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's aimed into the middle. Played out towards the right wing. Mazraoui. Chance here to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over, It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Casemiro. Ericsson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Success! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Rafinha is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar picks it up out wide.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Casemiro. Out for a throw. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the keeper's done ever so. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It is now
I
time
think
for
the
our
manager
special
should
lottery.
be pretty
Please
happy
grab
that his
the tickets
side
you were
managed to
given
come
when
in
you're
on
walking through the
level
gates.
terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution.
The second half then, just getting going. Casemiro. Ribery. Played out to the right. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Nice control. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Now, this could be a chance. Shaw delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot could be on. Now it's Ahmad. It's not. Oh, what has happened here? Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going full tilt down the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Aman.
Now there are plenty
Number
in the middle
17,
waiting for this.
Garnacho.
Plenty of jostling
Coming
in
on
that
the
box. They
field,
just need a good delivery.
Number 21, Messi. Number 13, Son Heung-min. Substitution in progress.
And it's Eriksson. Great work on the overlap. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And now they can clear their lines. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ribéry. Mazraoui. And it's Ribéry. Played to Casemiro. And it's Eriksson. Shaw.
The attendance for
So
this
we've
match
reached the
is
hour mark.
28,599.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Shaw. Looking to play him in. Zaire Emery. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribéry. And it's Casemiro. And this is Son Heung-min. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Eriksson. Casemiro. Kaká does really well there. He is strong. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eriksson. Ribéry. Now that's well seen too. Damian. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's superb.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Mazraoui. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Searching pass he's played there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona take the lead. Kaká! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kaká has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Son Heung-min. Eriksson. Now it's Xerxes. Shaw, played into the middle. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Son Heung-min. Turns and goes back. Oh, super ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way.
Garnacho! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Ahmad. That's tidy. And he skips past his man. Threads one in. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Yamal! Lindelof. Maguire. Shaw.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Goes without saying, that was poor. And that has gone straight into touch. Bruno Fernandes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neither side yet able to find the net. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. And here's Messi. He has a look up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Abraham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ugarte. Opts for safety. Ericsson. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Garnacho. Showing great feet there. Dani Olmo. Played out to the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. That has not worked out as planned.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Ugarte engages and forces him off the ball. Now the cross. There's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Ugarte. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Mazraoui. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? And It's skewed away. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rabiot still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now, this could be a chance. Now, big chance! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ah, that's a fine interception. So what can they make of this? And here's Messi. Now it's Dani Olmo. Messi
There will be 1 minute.
climbs up big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Security staff.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Mazraoui. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ruben Dias. And Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mazraoui. And he's intervened well there. Rabiot short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, just the goalkeeper's a real chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Out again for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ahmad. Can he get on the end of this? Ahmad. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Dani Olmo. This looks promising. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field.
Searching pass he's played
Number
there.
18.
He's got away.
Casemiro. Number 20, Diogo Dalot.
Barcelona have
Substitutions
got it
taking
back
place.
and they'll have another go. No, he's just misjudged that one. Mazraoui. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kimmich has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Lindelof cuts it out. Casemiro. And it's Eriksen. Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. Abraham under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo shapes to shoot. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Now Diallo. And it's been given away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Casemiro. Maguire. Shaw. Eriksen. Garnacho. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Chance! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
I think we're just about done here. Casemiro. Lindelof.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Pass somewhat off target. Cross to the back post. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Floated through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out all